for the commencement of our formalities. Thank you. Nisambula Vinaka, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to the Britannia Hall for our official program this evening. I just want to let you know that there's still a lot of room here in the front of the Britannia Hall, a little closer to where we're going to have our official remarks and speeches. There's still a lot of room in front. We don't need to crowd out at the back. We still have a few more guests who will be arriving throughout the duration of our program, and then they can always squeeze in at the back. While you're making your way in, a kind request, please check your mobile devices. Ensure that it's switched to silent or vibrate mode. For our formalities, please, ladies and gentlemen. If you can check your mobile devices, ensure that it's that you've activated silent or vibrate mode at this time, so as not to distract or interrupt any of our speeches. Also on the cocktail tables here in the Britannia Hall, you'll also find in the lali the QR code. I do advise you to scan that QR code. You can do that with your normal camera, ladies and gentlemen. The QR code will take you to a few links. You have tonight's program. You also have the Mastercard FAQ and the Mastercard TOR. We advise you to have a look at that coming up later on in the program. We do have some quiz questions, and we also have some lucky door prizes. To be eligible to get yourself into the lucky door prizes, ladies and gentlemen, you will need to have registered with our team this evening, our meet and greet team. If you haven't, I do apologize, but you'll miss out on a chance to win the lucky door prizes. But do listen out throughout our speeches and a few videos that you will enjoy. You may find the answer to our quiz questions, ladies and gentlemen. And again, this is a Vodafone event, and you can expect some really, really great prizes up for grabs tonight. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just take a moment, and we will commence with our formalities. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Can I please have your attention? Can I have your attention, please? Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get started with our formalities. I'm Michelle, and it's great to be here tonight as we witness this very special event. Ladies and gentlemen, for those who have just walked in, the setup tonight is very different. So the stage is to the far corner on the right, and I'm just beside the stage if you can't see me, but I hope you can hear me. For our formalities, again, we ask if you can have your mobile phones on silent or vibrate mode. We'll also pause our bar service at this time. We ask for your attention. One, of course, is because we have a few quiz questions coming up. So you're going to have to listen out to the speeches and watch the videos because you might pick out some of the answers for the quiz questions. We ask the Vodafone team not to participate, right? And we have the lucky door prizes as well. So if you've registered, you may be lucky enough to win this evening. We've also got, for those who may not win, we have thought of you as well. We have some goodie bags that you'll pick up on your way out tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you sincerely for your attention. We're going to commence with our garlanding ceremony, and I invite Vasiti to please come forward to do the honors by garlanding our chief guest this evening. Thank you so much, Vasiti. Let's give a big round of applause. Thank you. Nisam Bulavinaka, Namaskara, Nwai Maori, and good evening. The Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Trade, Cooperatives, Small and Medium Enterprises and Communications, the Honorable Manoa Kamikamida, the Vodafone Chairman and the Vodafone Board of Directors. From Mastercard, of course, Mr. Craig Kirkland, members of the Diplomatic Corps, also the man who must be very, very happy that we've reached tonight, Mr. Lal, and his entire team, the executive management, senior officials of government, honorable ministers who are present, industry leaders, distinguished guests, and our friends from the media. Ladies and gentlemen, again, warm greetings to our program tonight. Tonight marks another historic occasion for the Vodafone family, and we're truly grateful to be able to share it with all of you. At this time, I'd like to invite to deliver the official welcome remarks. Please put your hands together for the chairman of Vodafone Fiji, Mr. Taoi.
What can I say? It's great to be here tonight. Chief Guest, Honorable Minister for Communication, heads of delegations, members of the Diplomatic Corps, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Nisam Bulvinaka, namaste, and a very good evening to you all. Welcome to the M-PAiSA Mastercard launch. The launch today is quite significant milestone and its expected impact in transforming the financial service landscape in the country. I do not wish to steal the thunder from the Honorable Chief Guest, who will give us an insight as to why today's launch will be a game changer for Fiji. Instead, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to talk about Vodafone, who we are, our people, our past, our present, and the future. On this note, I would like to acknowledge the board members who are here with us today. We have a mammoth, a huge task, immense responsibility, and that is to guide the company towards continued growth through sound strategic directions, good governance framework, and a high level of transparency and accountability. As you know, Vodafone Fiji is one of the most successful companies in the country and has been for the last 3 decades. It is 100% owned entity, 100% local staff, which evenly split between both genders. The Fiji National Provident Fund accounts for 49% shares in the company, while the ATH Group holds the remaining 51%. More importantly, and I think it's important, that majority of these shareholders of Vodafone are the working class people of Fiji through their contributions to the fund. So for the last 29 years, we've delivered consistent high return to FNPF, ATH, and ultimately to the members of the Fiji National Provident Fund. I think it is important for us to consider as to why the success behind Vodafone Fiji. The company is led by dynamic and visionary leadership team that is passionate and result-driven. And I would like to acknowledge the management here tonight. One of the unique aspects of the company is that leadership permeates every layer of the organizations, who are empowered to make decisions in their respective areas, not hampered by red tapes and bureaucracy. It is important for a dynamic and a fast-evolving ICT industry to ensure decisions are made in a timely manner to stay ahead of competitions. As board members, our role is to harness the strength and knowledge in the company and provide strategic directions to deliver optimum result for our shareholders. Vodafone is driven by a culture of innovations and continuous improvement. It is the only company in Fiji to have consecutively win the prestigious President Award for Business Excellence. We also have rewarded internationally from Asian Productivity and Quality Award, I believe of Singapore, and we have gained accolades locally, nationally, and globally. The company has always been the forefront of the market cutting-edge technology and has kept Fiji on par with the technological evolutions over the years. It is now 5G ready. Conducted a pre-5G way back in 2019. Vodafone recruits only the best staff to deliver the finest service to its customers. 93 of the staff who are here today, to the staff who are here today, 93 of its staff are graduates, 56% which have postgraduates or higher qualifications. The average age of the company is 27. We're very diverse, as you can see, dynamic and highly competent young team that have well-aligned personal careers, goals, alongside the company's strategic growth objective. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to brief you about and talk more about M-PAiSA. It is an award-winning mobile money platform that has literally transformed the financial landscape of this country. In 2010, Vodafone launched the region's first and now the household mobile brand in Fiji. M-PAiSA was launched with a financial inclusion service which initial seed fundings from the UN CDF under the Pacific Financial Inclusion Program. In 2011, it went on to win the GSMA award to the best mobile money deployment at the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona. At the time, it was estimated that 45% of the Fijians were either unbanked, underbanked, or simply do not have access to basic financial services. While some may have had bank accounts, accessing their accounts when they needed to transact was not possible because they either live in remote or maritime zone where they had no access to basic banking services. With increase of mobile phone penetrations and connectivity, Vodafone capitalized on this financial service gap in the market to take basic financial service to more people than ever before through the M-PAiSA platform. Vodafone currently has 580,000 registered users. Through the M-PAiSA wallet, it provides services such as deposit, withdrawals, person-to-person, money transfer, utility payments, international money transfer, merchant services, online payments gateway, and government-to-people payments. The importance of this service was highlighted, appreciated by the Fijians across the country when government used the M-PAiSA platform during the COVID lockdown to process millions of dollars in COVID assistance directly on the beneficiary mobile. Imagine if there was no M-PAiSA at that time. It would have been a chaotic situation and would further intensify the spread of COVID in our local communities. We also help small businesses and bigger businesses too, to sustain during their operations in allowing customers to transact and pay remotely. It may be worth noting that during the pandemic, where our tourism sector was virtually decimated, the only foreign exchange at that time was through inward remittance. Online digital platform became a go-to mode as Fijians abroad sent money directly into M-PAiSA, providing a lifeline for many Fijians. Just so that we can appreciate the importance of this channel, pro-COVID M-PAiSA brought in at that time around $2 million on a monthly basis of inward remittance. This has grown to 36 million per month, or 400 million annually. This is a whopping 1,700% increase in less than 3 years, and it continues to grow on a monthly basis. M-PAiSA now processes around 1.2 billion annually in local P2P transfer, 250 millions in QR transactions, and 45 millions in utility bills and other payments. Based on the current trend, M-PAiSA is expected to process over 4 billion in transactions in 2023. While M-PAiSA has established itself significant players in the financial market, until now, it was only a closed-loop payment system. What this means is that the user were only able to make M-PAiSA transactions within Fiji. The launch of M-PAiSA Mastercard today is truly to transform an open-loop, globally accepted payments platform, enabling users to make online and international payment as well. Effectively, M-PAiSA now become part of the Mastercard Global Payments Network that will allow users to transact over 100 million merchants worldwide for both online, remote payments, and over-the-counter through POS network locally or abroad. So we at Vodafone are very excited about this launch of our service, and is expected to significantly transform the financial landscape. It will allow a vast majority of M-PAiSA users to be able to register and acquire a global accepted payment card for the first time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is truly empowering, enabling Fijians to participate in the emerging digital economy. Thank you, and Vinahole.
Thank you so much, Mr. Taoe, for those introductory remarks. Let's give him another big round of applause, please. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasant duty to introduce our chief guest this evening, and if he'll allow us. Okay, I wanted to read a brief bio, but he's ready to deliver his remarks tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Trade, Cooperative, Small and Medium Enterprises and Communications, the Honourable Manoa Kamikamida.
Thank you, Madam MC Mbulavanaka, and good evening to you all, Fiji. Fellow Honourable Ministers, I see the Honourable Minister for Lands here, Honourable Vasarongo, and I see Honourable Minister for Agriculture, Vati Mirayalu, somewhere lurking there, back from China. And if I've missed out anybody else, I do apologize. You all look the same from where I stand here. The chairperson of and board of Vodafone Fiji, particularly Mr. Taoe, regional CEO of Vodafone Fiji, Mr. Lal, the representative from Mastercard, Mr. Kirkland, members of the diplomatic corps and heads of delegations, captains of industry in the business community, our friends in the media, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, and I'm extremely pleased to be here for what I am told will be a game changer for Fiji in our quest for greater financial and economic inclusion. In an increasingly digital economy, technology and digitization are strong points of progression. And as I was sitting down there, I just thought, just picture this thought. My mom's from Vonoleu, on the other end of Vonoleu, facing Vitilevu in Bua. I have an uncle called Ratumeli, who is an M-PAiSA addict like me. He uses it quite regularly. And just imagine that from my uncle from Bua, in the not too distant future, can actually have a Mastercard and make payments offshore, sitting in the beaches in Bua. That is what this offering does. Digital wallets, as simple as M-PAiSA, genuinely have a positive influence on the Fijian economy. As a powerful tool, digital wallets such as M-PAiSA have accelerated the development and promotion of equality, mobilization of funds in the informal sector, and empowering our rural communities. On a global front, UN member states have made an unequivocal commitment to eradicate poverty in all its forms and discrimination and exclusion, leaving no one behind. And one of the fundamentals to achieving this noble service or objective is for citizens to be economically included and to be able to actively participate in the national economy. So my liking or almost obsession or unhealthy obsession with M-PAiSA is obvious, because it truly integrates not only the formal sector but the informal sector of Fijian society. And we have to congratulate Vodafone and give kudos to Vodafone for achieving this initiative in a very short span of time. And fair to say, it's been a phenomenal journey from those of us who have been watching the progress. There's a bit of overlap between my speech and the chairman's speech, so please indulge us. Probably the speech writers were reading the same information. But I'm told that there are 580,000 registered members of M-PAiSA mobile wallet. On average, 335,000 active users use M-PAiSA every month to conduct transactions valued at around about 270 million, which means M-PAiSA is expected to process 3, or as the chairman said, 4 billion in financial transactions in 2023, creating a significant multiplier effect in the economy as money moves quicker in the economy. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the areas that M-PAiSA has really thrived in is the inward remittance space. Around 35 to 38% of the inward remittances into this country now comes directly from the mobile wallet. M-PAiSA brings in on average 36 million every month and has significantly reduced the cost of sending cross-border remittances. And I'm not sure whether there are any bankers here, they must be grinding their teeth or something. But it's good for the consumer, right? Yes. From a net retainer point of view, inwards remittances have the highest impact on the Fijian economy. With many Fijians now working abroad, including Australia, New Zealand, even the UK and United States, they have the comfort of sending money to their families back here at home within seconds at minimum cost through the M-PAiSA mobile wallet. I recently have been hearing stories of families abroad now actually directly paying top-up payments for FEA, for Walesi and things of that nature, even buying people's groceries from offshore. It's amazing. It is particularly pleasing to note that 52% of M-PAiSA users are women. And it has for the first time enabled many women, particularly in the rural areas, to have a financial account of their own. What a great win for women empowerment and inclusion. And I must say, the welfare of the family and the children are in very safe hands. Until now, M-PAiSA was a closed loop system, as alluded to by the chairman. Put into simple terms, M-PAiSA users were only able to transact within Fiji, with a balance held in their M-PAiSA account. But today's milestone, like I shared about my uncle in Bua, the achievement means for Vodafone M-PAiSA that it recognizes the addition of the Mastercard to its growing list of financial services. And from today, M-PAiSA has become an open loop system and part of the global scheme card payment network. And we congratulate Vodafone for their initiative. This means M-PAiSA users that acquire M-PAiSA Mastercards will be able to use their M-PAiSA balance and make payments online on e-commerce platforms for their favorite Fijian-made products and do this service seamlessly. Registered users traveling offshore can use the M-PAiSA Mastercard to make payments outside Fiji and subscribe to popular entertainment channels like Netflix. So my uncle in the village can actually subscribe to Netflix. What about that? Mastercard is now accepted in 250 countries and over 100 million merchants worldwide, making M-PAiSA a global payment platform. I extend my hearty congratulations to the Vodafone team for becoming a licensed Mastercard issuer, and I also thank Mastercard for considering Vodafone. And if you do not know, you'll be hearing more about future collaborations with Mastercard in our beloved country. Being granted a global payment card license is a valiant achievement for Vodafone M-PAiSA and is a groundbreaking service to all Fijians. I am told Vodafone will issue a virtual card on the M-PAiSA app, which is a direct replica of the physical card that users can carry in their wallet. The great part about applying for the M-PAiSA Mastercard is the process is 100% digital and can be directly carried out through the M-PAiSA app. A win as a highly efficient and environmentally friendly process. For those of us who have opened bank accounts or have been involved in bank account opening processes, we cut down a few trees every month from that process. So, the transition to an online process is commendable and a worthy initiative as well. Having recently been granted the National Payments Service Service Provider license by the Reserve Bank of Fiji under the newly enacted National Payments Act, M-PAiSA services come under the same level of prudential supervision by the Reserve Bank, similar to a commercial bank. This ensures account holder funds are always safeguarded and protected. Ladies and gentlemen, coming back to tonight's event, I would like to congratulate Vodafone again for the wonderful achievement and what they've been doing over the years, which has been a great journey to see from those of us who remember when Vodafone first started. And I congratulate the board, Vodafone management, for all their efforts, and the staff who are here today. And you should be proud of your achievement today. And with those few words, I have much pleasure in launching the M-PAiSA Mastercard. Binaksak Valeu.
The Deputy Prime Minister, ladies and gentlemen, please another big round of applause for the Honourable Manoa Kamikamica. Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words this evening and officially launching and officiating over this program. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to invite, please put your hands together, for the representative from Mastercard, Mr. Craig Kirkland.
Bula Vanaka, and good evening to you all. I wasn't privy to the guest list, so I'm not sure who's here, but let me say thank you to the Deputy Prime Minister, Mr. Kamikamica, for those kind words, and obviously extend all our best to distinguished guests, and of course our partners at Vodafone. Tonight's all about Vodafone, so I'll keep this short and sweet. But I will say that at Mastercard, we have a global ethos, and it's very simple, and it's called doing well by doing good. So what that means is that empowers us as Mastercard employees to do things like we're doing tonight, and you'll hear a few things from us through the Pacific and Fiji in coming months about financial inclusion projects and things like that we look to deliver, not just in Fiji but in other countries, engaging with governments, helping to get that digital agenda in place, and at the heart of it is people and financial inclusion, which is, we classify this project and this partnership as financial inclusion, as I'll allude to, I guess. So we are absolutely delighted to celebrate tonight with M-PAiSA, with Vodafone, the launch of M-PAiSA. The term game-changing was used earlier, and this really is a game-changing financial inclusion solution, leading the way in the Pacific through digital enablement as well as consumer empowerment, giving people the right to use their money the way that they see fit. So this will enable thousands of Fijians to do that, to choose how they spend their own money, whether it's here in Fiji, whether it's online or in hundreds of countries around the world, as everyone's alluded to today. I think the other really good part of this is how you become an M-PAiSA Mastercard consumer, and that is by simply applying for their new M-PAiSA Mastercard directly from their phone and just simply upload their documents. No more queuing, no more bringing all of your documents and hoping that you got the right documents, asking for permission to unlock your card to shop online. Again, it's all about empowerment. The M-PAiSA Mastercard, importantly, is underpinned with fraud prevention layers delivered by us within Mastercard. and their safety net, decision intelligence, 3DS, what we call 3DS2, but I won't bore you with the details. But in combination addresses transactional fraud, as well as customer authentication, which is kind of the new way we're dealing with fraud, which comes down to device recognition and those types of digital capabilities that this solution's going to deliver, and that's how the world is moving. So this product is right up there with anything else around the world. I think what was exciting also is in the pilot phase, we've seen some really good insight into customer behaviour when you provide them with a solution that meets their requirements and allows them the freedom to spend their own money in a way that suits them. The most popular ways of using the M-PAiSA Mastercard at the moment and through the pilot was tap and go or contactless e-commerce, so that's buying things online, and what we call credential on file. So the Minister alluded to Netflix. That's what we're talking about. It's loading your credentials, so your billing details and your card details. And we've seen not just Netflix, but also people are getting access to international online training and those sorts of things. So it's a really good example and expression of freedom for people that they can then use their own money in a way that suits them and their needs. Fiji and the Pacific are still on an evolving pathway when it comes to digitisation. So with the Minister here, I'm taking a bit of courtesy here, and so we're addressing consumers in this thing, but we still need in this country, and the broader Pacific too, is to support the large SME sector, who are mainly women, and the ability to engage in the digital economy also. And then we can do that by, again, using mobile phones or smartphones. Tonight we celebrate the ability to use a smart card for creating an inclusive ecosystem for consumers, but we also need to address the SME community. Again, as I said, most of which are women, and also have a smartphone, which presents an awesome opportunity to engage them as well. To get where we are tonight, it wasn't an overnight sensation. It's a great achievement, and a lot of hard work has gone into this project. And we should acknowledge the tenacity and commitment of a few people. And I would like to formally acknowledge the great work from Deepak Baran, Shailendra Prasad, Bhavik Gutla, Avindanand, and Michelle Lum. They've been outstanding. For people who have worked in telco, they've really picked up and run really well with this new capability and understanding payments, because it's a whole new world, but their commitment was absolutely outstanding. I think what's driven this is the fact that our partnership is one of aligned values. By keeping people at the centre of our endeavours, we've been able to break through the existing barriers that consumers face and deliver this game-changing opportunity for personal financial empowerment for the people of Fiji. In closing, but I'd also like to acknowledge the role that the Reserve Bank of Fiji played in this project. Their facilitation of enabling digital solutions to age-old challenges has been helpful, and is encouraging to see a central bank looking to encourage fintech involvement in improving the payment ecosystem. And just on that, Vodafone is the first non-bank that we have licensed in the whole Pacific region, so that's a first for them. And then also Mastercard is the global sponsor of the Rugby World Cup, both the women's and the men's. So we had the women's tournament last year in New Zealand, and this year it'll be in Paris. And the good news is that in a couple of months' time, 2 lucky M-PAiSA customers are going to be able to win 2 tickets to go to the Rugby World Cup final in Paris later this year, which is, I guess, demonstrates the strength of the partnership, not just technically, but also driving that value back into the customers. So that's all I have to say. On a personal note, I've been in payments for 27 years now. And this is right up there with one of the best projects I've worked on personally, because I get to see how we make changes in people's lives, really positive changes to people's lives. And, you know, I don't think we're overdoing it in saying this is a game changer, not just for Fiji. I think people will copy these sort of things and create more competition and greater access to financial inclusion for, more broadly, the Pacific region. Vanaka vakalevu. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kirkland, for your remarks. Please, another big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Also, Mr. Kirkland, congratulations on the sponsorship for the World Cup. In any case, as a sponsor, Mastercard does have a say with regards to who can proceed to the final round. We look forward to your support with pushing the Flying Fijians ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed to the next part of our formalities, at this point I'm going to ask Mr. Taoi and also Mr. Lal if they can please just escort our guests from the stage to the first table here. On the right, we have a few things we'd like you gentlemen to view from where the audience is, and it's best to be viewed up here in the front. Ladies and gentlemen, please let's give them another big round of applause. While they make their way down, I know I watched all of you as they each delivered their speeches, and you were all nodding intently. Thank you so much for listening, because at the end of our formalities, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have a few quiz questions, and the answers have already been said by the speakers, and also what you're about to witness as well. Ladies and gentlemen, with the Honorable Deputy Prime Minister announcing the launch, and with Vodafone and Mastercard assuring us of their commitment, it is with great enthusiasm and excitement that I draw your attention to the screen to witness this historic reveal.
Our work as rugby players takes us around the world, and we work hard. M-PAiSA Mastercard makes our lives so much easier. Our work as rugby players takes us around the world, and we work hard. But when we are on tour, we try to take some time out to buy our loved ones gifts. And the M-PAiSA Mastercard makes our lives so much easier. We can actually use it in 210 countries and online. M-PAiSA Mastercard. Love your life with limitless possibilities.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, a big round of applause again. We celebrate the partnership between Vodafone and Mastercard this evening in a historic moment, and we want to thank you all for being here to be part of this momentous occasion for not only Vodafone, not only Mastercard, but for everyone in Fiji. Ladies and gentlemen, as we near the end of our formalities, I wish to invite the Regional Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Pradeep Lal, to deliver the acknowledgement remarks. Let's make him feel welcome, please.
The Honorable Chief Guest, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Communication, ladies and gentlemen, from the Board Chairman, Board of Directors, Management and Staff, I wish to acknowledge and thank the Honorable Deputy Prime Minister for availing himself in making and launching this product. Thank you, sir. It is a historic and game-changing event that is going to completely transform the landscape of financial services in the country. I would also like to acknowledge Craig from Mastercard. It has been a great partnership. We have spent months working on this project, and today the Deputy Prime Minister has officially launched this product. There's many other products which we are working on, and innovation will continue at Vodafone with Mastercard to bring many more exciting products into the Fijian market and rest of the Pacific market. This product would not have been possible without the support of the Reserve Bank of Fiji. I can see the Deputy Governor here, and also our Governor Arif and the team who have made this product, to bring this product to Fiji market. They have made it possible. So I want to acknowledge and thank the Reserve Bank team in helping and facilitating for us to bring this product to the market. Also, I want to acknowledge everyone present here, but also at the same time, we have over 900,000 active subscribers on our network. So people who are live streaming, watching us live, I want to acknowledge each one of you for supporting our local entity, which is 100% owned by the people of Fiji. Finally, I want to acknowledge each and everyone who is present here, and also all our staff who have made this possible. You are real champions. So enjoy the evening. Thank you very much. And as they say, together we can. Binakawang lebu.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lal, for those concluding remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up, we have a quiz and we have our lucky door prizes. I believe we have, we've heard tonight how wonderful all of this is going to be for us. But of course, there's a few ways that we will have to sign up for it, ladies and gentlemen. We want to share a very short, brief overview of how to do that up on the screen right now.
Vodafone proudly presents the all-new M-PAiSA Mastercard. Follow these instructions to get your very own today. Update your M-PAiSA app and click on the Mastercard tab. Apply for your M-PAiSA Mastercard via the M-PAiSA app by filling in the relevant details. Select a security question and provide your answer. To keep you protected, only you must know the answer to the security question. You must then repeat the process and choose a second security question. For identification purposes, attach a recommended personal ID, which includes a valid driver's license or voter card, along with your TIN number. If you do not have the recommended ID, you can provide alternatives to support your application. This includes a student ID, your current utility bill, a FRCA FNPF joint card, birth certificate or valid passport. Upload the ID document you have selected and be sure to enter the ID number of your ID document in the space provided. Once you have successfully uploaded your documents, you will be advised to take a selfie with a clear background. You will need to read through and agree with the terms and conditions in order to proceed further. You must then authenticate your application by providing your signature. You can then choose the color of your new M-PAiSA Mastercard. The final step involves selecting a pickup point from the available outlets listed to collect your physical M-PAiSA Mastercard when it is ready. After completing your application, you will be informed of your application's approval within 72 hours. Once your virtual card is approved, you will be notified via SMS. You can then pick up your physical M-PAiSA Mastercard from a selected location 2 to 3 weeks after your virtual card has been activated. Explore and indulge in limitless possibilities with the new M-PAiSA Mastercard.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, a big round of applause. It was intentional for us to share that with you because we have the 3 quiz questions and we have, this is the great thing about Vodafone because they always want to engage with customers. And with you being here tonight, this is an opportunity for you if you've heard from the speeches and you've watched the videos, and I think all the answers are right there. The first question, we've got some great giveaways, is what's your MasterCard PIN number? Feel free to share it with us. Okay, jokes aside, ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 prizes to give away. So we always do this, and there's always one person who's super eager and always yells out the answer. Please don't. You will have to come up here and respond, on the mic. And if your answer is correct, you're going to get one of these 3 prizes. So the first question, name different places or locations you can use the M-PAiSA Mastercard. Come on, don't be shy. Come on up. Come on up. Where can you use the M-PAiSA Mastercard? Yeah, don't yell it out loud. Right? Like I said, come on up. Come on up. We've got someone who's keen to get this prize. This is someone can we allow him to? Of course he is. Tonight he's a guest. He's very familiar with the process. But if you hear the answer, you're going to be like, yeah, I should have come up earlier.
The first one has to be phonology. The second one, EFL. Third one's a bit tough.
Close, but not close enough with regards to the answers. Something a bit more specific.
I thought it was 3 places you can use it.
Okay, I've got our head judge saying, let's go with one more.
And Water Authority.
Okay. All right, we'll give it, please come here. So we're going to ask, we're going to present you with this prize. Let's give him a big round of applause, please. Thank you, Fawzia. We'll ask, the Deputy Prime Minister to present the first prize. You know, if any one of you even came and said online, you would have had that correct. You know, yeah. You were thinking about it, that's great, as long as you were thinking about it. Ladies and gentlemen, the next question. Now, there are 4 answers to the next question. Anyone that comes close enough to any of these 4 answers will get the prize. Name any one unique feature of M-PAiSA Mastercard that is differentiable, that differentiates it, from other scheme cards in the market. Any feature of the M-PAiSA Mastercard that differentiates it from all the other cards in the market. Anything. The video. Yes, anyone. There are 4. Please come on up. I like having coffee at Coffee Hub. In case I come there. So just think about your answer.
Your M-PAiSA card there too, Mastercard. All right. Is it the lolly in the corner?
The lolly in the corner, no. No, you want to try again, think about it. Anything that you saw up on the screen, I'm going to give you one more chance because no one else is coming up.
The M-PAiSA and Mastercard together.
I apologize. All right, I apologize, but thank you so much for trying. Yes? So can I get your name?
Raymond.
Raymond, you think you have the correct answer? Okay, I've got the judges listening to your response. Any of the 4 obvious responses that you saw tonight?
It's virtual, so you can see the card on the app.
It's virtual. Congratulations. Please, we're going to have yes, Mr. Kirkland, please, if you can do the honors. Thank you. Right. Are you ready for the 3rd and final one? I'm going to give it to someone at this end. Are you listening? Are you ready? Yeah, I have so much more faith in you than you. All right. How can you apply for MasterCard? How can you apply for MasterCard? Raise your hand and come run right over here. Oh, okay. Okay, you might, if he doesn't get it right, okay, we'll come over there. I mean, you're really supposed to come over here. Yeah. But thank you.
Thank you. All right. So I guess you can apply through the M-PAiSA app. Just fill in the forms and you can get it within 72 hours if it's approved.
Well, look at that. Big round of applause. Congratulations. That is correct. Thank you so much, Mr. Taoy. Can you present that prize on our behalf? Congratulations. Let's give him another big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, before we conclude things here, when you came in, I hope you registered. Right? Yes? Okay, we'll see. We have 2 prizes, the final 2 prizes to give away, and that's the lucky door prizes. So if you've registered, your name's there. They put it into the system, and we did a fancy algorithm, and then it went into the universe, and we have the 2 winners, right? We have 2 winners, so I'm going to ask the tech team from Vodafone to come forward and give us the names of the 2 people that who have won these fantastic prizes. Let's see, what do we have as a prize? Yes, it's a new expensive phone. No. That's only for the winner to find out. Mitesh, please come forward. We want everyone to see you. Oh, there we go. Sachin Chan, thank you, Mitesh. Group IT at mrmobile.com.fj. Sachin, please come forward. See, we have a winner from this end. Come here, Sachin. Congratulations. Don't tell anyone. Honorable Vosarongo, please, sir, if you can come forward, and the Honorable Minister for Agriculture as well, sir, if you can come forward to present the second prize. Congratulations, Sachin. Congratulations. A big round of applause. We have the Honorable Minister, sir, coming forward to present. Hey, Maureen Chand from BAT. Maureen, my friend Maureen. Sir, please. Congratulations, Maureen. Let's give Maureen a big round of applause. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for your attention. I do apologize if you didn't get any of the lucky prizes. However, please, we have some gifts for you when you leave tonight. Thank you for your attention and for your cooperation. Stay with us. We still have a few things for you to enjoy. We've got our DJ, LB Eastgate. Let's give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Benakabakalevu.
The Samsung A series just got a whole lot better. With the new Galaxy A14 going for only $499. The sleek Galaxy A34 is now only going for $899. The latest 5G Galaxy A54 going for only $1,199. Visit the nearest Vodafone store to get yourself the latest smartphone.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have refreshments to be served that will be coming around. We do have the Mastercard, Vodafone and Mastercard cake here. We have some of the pastries on the side. Please feel free to enjoy. At this time, I'd like to invite the Vodafone M-PAiSA team who were part of this masterminding this entire project with Mastercard. Can you please come forward? We're going to have a group photo taken with our
Our work as rugby players takes us around the world and we work hard. But when we are on tour, we try to take some time out to buy our loved ones gifts. And the M-PAiSA Mastercard makes our lives so much easier. We can actually use it in 210 countries and online. M-PAiSA Mastercard. Love your life with limitless possibilities.
Vodafone proudly presents the all-new M-PAiSA Mastercard. Follow these instructions to get your very own today. Update your M-PAiSA app and click on the Mastercard tab. Apply for your M-PAiSA Mastercard via the M-PAiSA app by filling in the relevant details. Select a security question and provide your answer. To keep you protected, only you must know the answer to the security question. You must then repeat the process and choose a second security question. For identification purposes, attach a recommended personal ID, which includes a valid driver's license or voter card, along with your TIN number. If you do not have the recommended ID, you can provide alternatives to support your application. This includes a student ID, your current utility bill, a FRCA FNPF joint card, birth certificate, or valid passport. Upload the ID document you have selected and be sure to enter the ID number of your ID document in the space provided. Once you have successfully uploaded your documents, you will be advised to take a selfie with a clear background. You will need to read through and agree with the terms and conditions in order to proceed further. You must then authenticate your application by providing your signature. You can then choose the color of your new M-PAiSA Mastercard. The final step involves selecting a pickup point from the available outlets listed to collect your physical M-PAiSA Mastercard when it is ready. After completing your application, you will be informed of your application's approval within 72 hours. Once your virtual card is approved, you will be notified via SMS. You can then pick up your physical M-PAiSA Mastercard from a selected location 2 to 3 weeks after your virtual card has been activated. Explore and indulge in limitless possibilities with the new M-PAiSA Mastercard.
If when the niggas sleep, me, when they push butts on my face, and I am my lord.